Man, it's crazy. Right now, we're being hit as Americans with what must be the most propaganda a population of people has ever endured. We're being hit. I mean, I'm seeing propaganda from Canada, and they're talking directly to us. That's what's crazy is all these countries around the world Trump is putting the screws to. They've all taken to their press agents. They've all taken to their corporate shills, their media shills that we typically paid for, by the way, with USA dollars. But the world liberal, the liberal world blob, is striking out big time because Trump's put the screws on them. He has put the screws to them. They're not getting the free ride, the fire hose flow of taxpayer dollars to all these other countries, propping them up like we just finished World War II or something. They're all freaking out, except our actual allies. Japan, they're rearming right now. Australia, rearming right now. True allies. Yeah, you could argue, yeah, they were taking advantage of us over the years, but they didn't wag their finger at us. They didn't wag their finger at us. I mean, it's disgusting, like the way that European elite treat and act towards Americans. They're constant wagging their finger. Greta Thunberg, and it really pisses me off. And it's so funny, and they think that they're going to make us care. They're going to make us care about Ukraine. They're going to make us care. No, you're not. We're not going to care. We don't care. Those aren't our borders. They have literally. I didn't know this as a kid. I used to, this really bothers me. The fact that they have all these crazy social welfare schemes that were propaganda. They used as propaganda against me as a kid. I remember people saying that we needed national health care, a single payer system, because everybody else in the world had one. Yeah, but and that's true, and we had always heard that. But what they didn't tell us is they could afford that because we were paying for it. We were subsidizing it. We were paying for their military, which is your defense is a huge expenditure. They don't have to pay for it because of us. Living off of us. We're jealous, like, man, we'd like to have those, not enough to give away freedom, but yeah, that would be nice. And they've used it as propaganda against us, and we didn't even know we were paying for it. That really bothered me when I found that out. I said, what? Or when it occurred to me, really. I was thinking, they don't pay anything into NATO. We pay for all their defense. And it just hit me all of a sudden. That's the only reason why they can afford their healthcare crap. And that we have healthcare. And it's, well, we don't have that problem. We have national healthcare. Yeah, and it's garbage. We hear it. I've heard it's not that great. Neither is Canada. And honestly, it just really bothers me. And we're being propagandized like so hard. All these politicians that come on and they have a script that they read. Do they not realize that doesn't work anymore? It's too simple. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, things would happen, and then because the media was liberal, they would rush out with their side of the story. They would and by the time that the Republicans or the other or the right, the conservatives got their message out, the liberal message had gone out 3 times, and had convinced everybody that was convincible already. Doesn't work that way anymore. They don't have a monopoly on it anymore. They don't. It's as simple as that. They don't have that monopoly anymore. When their stuff comes out, we've already seen on Twitter what they're talking about, and we've already seen and we're seeing them misconstrue it in real time, and we can see the spin in real time, and it's so disgusting. It's so disgusting. Like this script that all these politicians are reading, that Elon is posting about. That is plain as day. That is it's pathetic. It's pathetic, lazy. They think we're that dumb. They think we're that dumb. Really, they think we're that dumb. That's nuts. That's nuts that they think we're this stupid. That Jasmine Crockett, that woman is a joke. That is a joke. That she's not even a real person. She's like a puppet. AOC, golly, could you be any dumber? I mean, she talks smack about Elon Musk. What? Are you stupid? This guy has put rockets into space. Has made, like, what? And what have you done? What have you done? You know, it's absolutely outrageous how dumb. Like, these people, you know, and honestly, it doesn't really surprise me, because it takes that kind of a person, more or less, that typically do government, that want a government job. You know, like, you know, that runs in the family, I almost want to say. People that have government jobs, lots of times, you know, their parents did too. Teachers, their parents will be teachers. You know, I've noticed that government workers, that will run in a family. And I you know, when I was a kid, my dad, his sister was a postal carrier, actually. God rest her soul. But you know, she's the only government worker in my entire family. You know, at the time, my dad used to, you know, kind of talk down about it. You know, like, yeah, you know, those people, they don't actually have to produce anything. They don't have any deadlines. You know, he resented that, because my dad, you know, had deadlines, and it put stress on him. And he resented the fact that government workers, they would whine and moan, teachers and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you don't have the pressure, and you don't have the pressure of the market on you. You have to produce more than your boss, or more than it costs to do something. Like, you have to offer your boss a service that he can sell to other people and make enough money to offer you that, or to have that job for you. You know, but you have to make your boss more than he pays you. They don't have to do that in the public sector. And my dad was more or less always proud of it. Like, you know, yeah, I earned my living. I earned my paycheck. You know, a private company says, we owe you this after a week's work. You know, and that is a good feeling. You know, that another regular guy possibly thinks you're as valuable as you are. You know, that is a nice thing to know. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on and comment on the propaganda that we're being hit with at the moment. But yeah, you know, if you hit that like button, if you could, and you know, like I said, I'm on Twitter. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, that'd be awesome.